We thank you, God, for those who serve the city and the community. We ask that you continue to give them discernment, wisdom, and knowledge and understanding that they can lead your people.
But you know what? Setting the example in leading is the hardest thing to do in any community. And to really show kids that, you know what, words are powerful, and I'll leave them to the pastor because he's there to inspire us every Sunday and be there for his community. But to just be out there every day and doing your job and not really have to say a lot, but really saying a lot by leading by example and having that change on someone's community is everything what Citizen of the Month is about. And it's what Albany County is so great about. Our 330,000 residents here in our community, our 19 cities and municipalities within Albany County. Richard, you really highlight the best of what Albany County is about. Not just from the organizations you started, but just the way you live your, and I hate to say ordinary life, but not such in an ordinary way. The impact that you have on many generations and what you're going to continue to have done for us.
Rich Harris associates himself with mighty causes, and I have seen what he has done in the pool of youth that might be labeled children of color, children of lesser economic means, but making certain that they have every right to dream and dream boldly. That's Rich Harris, pouring himself till he's empty. The gifts that are in this man's vessel are really, really strong gifts that really associate and connect in a soulful manner so that others can live their lives with more vibrancy and a greater quality of life. That's a true champion of the people.
I met Richard 20 years ago and Cindy. They are two of the people who inspire me every day to continue on in public service. I left private practice to go into public service only thinking I'd do it for a couple of years. And it's because of Cindy and Richard and their inspiration that I find inspiration every day. Richard came into my office 20 years ago with a vision to create a computer center for 100 black men. He had this idea that a computer center could be set up and that we could train young children in the community to learn skills that they could take with them their whole life. And together we worked on that project. And through his sheer force of personality and determination, it became a reality.
I was looking at my background and my experience, which is, I guess anybody can say that I've been pretty fortunate, right? And since all of my adult life, basically, I've been pretty much blessed. And Dan McCoy talked about how I arrived in Albany. I had planned to stay in New York City and become a lieutenant, which I was, and I was waiting to become a captain, and as soon as they made me captain, I was going to study for chief. And I figured I had it all worked out. And then I wound up interviewing with a person like Frank McGarry and found that we had a lot in common, and he kind of convinced me, along with other people, that maybe I should consider moving on and coming upstate and doing some of the things I wanted to do with the fire service and with diversity. That's one of my pet projects, is to see how we can diversify places like our fire departments and our police departments. And fortunately, my colleagues like Frank that I worked with the state, they had the same commitment to that vision. And so here I am, here in Albany, right? So, but I look at this and I want to share with you, so often people say, why me? And when they say why me, it's usually like they got sick or someone's hurt or it's an illness or it's just something that's negative, right? And I have to share this with you. I've been dealing with why me for a long, long time. And I really want to say that for most of my adult life. And the why me is why me? Why am I so blessed? Why me? And we can try and answer that, each of you, and maybe I can come up with an answer. And I couldn't answer most of the why me's because I've just been so blessed. But today, the why me for today, I have the answer. And the answer is you. Each and every one of you who responded to the county exec's invitation, you know that you gave me support, encouragement, and your friendship, and I thank you for that. God bless you.
Sit right here. Sit right here. We got some stuff for you.